Go ahead.
What's it like, just as a human being, to know that the block last night was lined with adults out in the freezing cold, dressed like Eskimos, just to see you?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying earlier that the fans you can never underestimate them. And when I first started racing, I thought after I wrecked somewhere in one of my first races, and I assumed that you lost like a good chunk of your fans every time you had a bad finish or something like that. And because one time I was in Bristol and I saw a kid pull my shirt off and put on another shirt after the race after I had a bad run. And so I was like, wow, man, that was easy for him to do that, so easy. But you find out that the fans are really, really loyal, and the people that are showing up here. It's a chip off the block. I mean, it's just a very small percentage of the followers that this sport has, and it keeps growing and growing and getting larger, and we're doing the best job we can. Every time I remind myself constantly that I'm a representative of the sport, and that my actions and my how I carry myself and my mannerisms and whatever are a reflection of the sport, and so I try to constantly remind myself to do what I can to show NASCAR in a positive light, and try to I want people to walk away and go, man, that guy's nice. That's what I want people to do. So but it's fun to come here and do these things and meet the fans and get to talk to them, and especially, like I said, after you've been off for about a month and not really had any interaction with the fans in a while, you get used to that. You get used to having that around and that being in your life on the weekends and on a regular basis. So it's pretty fun to be able to get back into the swing and start to work again. But it's amazing. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could stand out there. It'd have to be Elvis or somebody. But he would,
Last question. I used to live in Charlotte, saw you play drums a couple of times. You still doing that? Still doing anything with the music?
Well, I got my sets. I got a set still up. I haven't messed with it in a while because I'm terrible. And what happened was, and this is the honest truth, I had to quit playing the drums because every time I was at a bar, everybody would somebody would go up to the guy in the band or something and say, hey, Dale Jr. play drums. And they'd say, the next song or something, they'd be like, hey, Dale Jr., come on up here, play drums. And you can't say no. Everybody's booing if you say no. So I just quit playing. So hopefully everybody would forget that I played and wouldn't be dragging me up in the middle of the bar in the middle of the night after I've had a few. And you just got drugged into trying to play the drums every time you were near them. So somebody would try to talk you into it or whatever. So I just kind of dropped it. But yeah, it's fun. And maybe when I get older, I've always, everybody has their fantasy. My fantasy was to be in music and play music and be in a band or whatever. So be one of the guys in the Rolling Stones or something would be cool.
All right. Well, thank you much.
See y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dale. Mike.